how appropriate this is.
He ripped his
The
pants.
water was real rough. Everywhere was rough.
My name is Jonathan Tade, the president of the Trinidad and Tobago Powerboat Association. Going into this great race, there was a lot of work that needed to be done. But we have a really great team as far as our committee members. This year was the 55th running of the Great Race. Great Race is the longest running offshore powerboat race in the world, and that is quite an accomplishment, especially coming from a little country like ours, going up against the US P1, the World Championships and so on. 55 years of running consecutively. I mean, you're talking about when everybody had shut down for COVID, we found a way to make it happen. We survived the coup. There's so many obstacles that has happened in the past, but we've always found a way, the Powerboat Association, to get things going. The Great Race is known worldwide. You have races in Key West where we even mention it in the commentary and so on. That is how special this race is.
And this was my first day on the Powerboats Association committee. It was a really good experience. I had a fantastic time busting tail with these guys to pull off an epic boat show and great race event.
Welcome to the Fetland. Everybody has something in their hand. Call it a big jam. Every woman run down with a man. This is the Fetland, where everybody have a drink in their hand. Some call it a big jam. So what you say?
The reason that we do the boat show and parade is because I know that it seems like the boating industry is in a bubble, but that's really not the aim. This is very much a national event, and so we did the parade and show to get the public involved, to let them see, hey guys, this is what is going down in our country. It's one of the greatest races in the world, and this is happening right here in Trinidad and Tobago waters. It was so that the kids could have an upfront and very personal interaction with the boats and the drivers, sponsors to be able to see, or potential sponsors, the product that we have, the sense of camaraderie between everybody. It's a chance for all the drivers to get together at the same time and really build up that sense of community, which I think we achieved. Our opportunity to open up the community to whoever wants to get involved or just have the experience and really share it with the rest of the country. And I think we achieved that.
Have a little money in the pocket as I just got paid. I could do it a little more, but I still irate. So now I'm stepping out to a party. Trouble when I link up with my friends and family. Man, anywhere we go, we mash it up. We rip it up, we mash it up. Girl, them a fi bubble and them a fi back it up. Everybody see we and they say we acting up. We just living, mash it up. We rip it up, we mash it up. Girl, them a fi bubble and them a fi back it up. Everybody see we and they say we acting up.
Yeah, so it was a rough great race. We actually came fourth, but the boats are like a minute apart. I think it's 13, 15, 16, 17, 17 and 18, 9. So like just 5 minutes up from the first spec class boat to the last spec class boat. It was rough. We we didn't really have the correct props, so we didn't have good recovery. So we had the top speed coming out to the Boca and then coming back to the shallows, but not in. But all in all, it was a nice great race. It was a little hard. 1 or 2 proper shockers. Rattled my teeth once, first time in my life. That was not nice. But it was good. It was good. It was always good. It's always good to race something that is this massive that you want to do since you're little. It's always good to finish. You know, if you win, yeah, but to finish alone, to get here, is what's amazing, especially with all your friends.
Veteran driver, as we have been in the past, our past experience obviously would show. And a lot of the younger guys, I think they fear us more than recognize that they have their own race to run. When we go outside, we run our race. We don't run anyone else's race. Right? We take the water conditions as we see it. We prepare for it as we go along. We don't start off hot and sweaty. Right? Again, experience will teach you that. It's not for the swiftest. Right? You get there. To get there, you just have to get there. To get there first, you first have to get there. And experience has taught us that.
So it's our first time running the great race. It's actually, we made it on our first try. Everybody was telling us that, you know, the idea is just to make it, especially how it's our first time. And yeah, waves was kind of big, had some good swells over there. We getting a good few jumps, a few scary jumps actually. And yeah. David Camacho as your Chatterman is actually both of us first time in great race. So going up the road we actually get lost for a bit because the GPS cut off, you know, and we was kind of just going up the road looking for markers, finding maracas, finding Granny Fair, looking for the marker boats. And yeah, we eventually made it over. We saw Tobago and we was of course a good bit. Then we kind of saw Tobago and, you know, made it across. So yeah, so we had no experience, as I say, going up the road, and we didn't realize that the engine covers used to be jumping around so much. So we're supposed to strap it down, and we just run through like a whole pack of tie straps, trying to strap them in, and every time you strap it, it bursts back again. And eventually I tell them we just wrap the whole engine duct tape like go up the road because the engine cover keep blowing off, and every time we stop we get past, we take off again, and it's just a whole crazy vibes going up the road.
But you make it.
But we made it. We made it.
Typically, great race has a very high attrition rate, but I find that as years pass and time goes by, a lot of times you find boats start preparing better with the technology that they have now. A lot of the engines, you find you can hook up your computers, check through everything, so the attrition rates haven't been as bad as they were in past years. But there have been a few boats that suffered this year. I think Ironman never made it to the start. Timeless, you had a couple boats where just based on water conditions, it's just inevitable that eventually something is going to break. So unfortunately for some boats, I think in the 70-mile class we had 1 or 2 boats that just didn't make it. Predator was right alongside. Extreme Measures going up the road right up until the shallows. Again, the attrition rate affected them. Same thing with NW. Never made it. I don't think they passed Maracas. So unfortunately for the rough water, so which is what makes the great race a great race, a lot of boats never really make it despite all the effort that goes into it.
This year was a tough one. The water was rougher than usual, but being the only female racer, it was a challenge to some extent. But with my years of experience, because I've been racing since I was 15, it was probably an even match with the guys, I would say. Getting the boat ready, the boat was newly done over, as you all would know. So it was a bit of a challenge. We did have some complications going across, but we made it. We came second in the class, so all in all, it wasn't bad.
It could have finished a little better.
That was good action, I ain't gonna lie.
What it was like coming up the road? Boy, there had some spots on the north where we had to be 40, 50 miles an hour, and there's some spots where we hit in the 70s. So you had to take it where you got it. But it was a good race. I mean, the track heat wave and us came up the road just like this, whole way. And then about 3 miles out, everybody started to real race. And we would have had it, but a couple of failed probably 3 more minutes away. And got the bus.
Blinking market. And if you're looking for sexy, throw inside a basket. I am the whole blinking market. I'll prove them right.
We will also at this point in time like to thank the people behind the scenes for making all of this possible. Starting off with the Trinidad and Tobago Game Fishing Association, Trinidad and Tobago Police Service and the Riverine Units, Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard, our medics and divers associated, Johnson's Apartments Tobago, Crown Point Hotel, Trinidad and Tobago Yacht Club, Carib Brewery, Tobago Tourism Agency, Tobago House of Assembly, thank you so much. Ministry of Sport and Community Development, Arnold, Mecalfab, Blue Waters, Jade Monkey, Budget Marine, Jimmy's Holiday Resort, RigTech Ltd, Nautica Insurance Brokers, Moet and Chandon from Brydens, NLCB, and of course, we are powered by the #1 bear in the region, Carib. So please support the sponsors for making all of this possible.
This in the capital, so I feel like I run in tongue again. Jump and shake the ground again. Wave with all my friends and them. No place like home. I feel like I run in tongue again. Jump and shake the ground again. Wave with all my friends and them. No place like.
Going through the Buka was a little easier than expected. I mean, I told my throttleman to expect some sleeping policemen, as they call it, and to trim down before we meet them. But yeah, we did well, and a couple of the boats were in front of us, so we saw how they were behaving, so we knew how to trim for the exit of the boat. The boats hold up very well. The suspension seats are awesome. We're holding with most of the 60-mile-an-hour boats because I guess just because of the comfort in the boat and the size going and stuff, it really is a nice running boat.
Trinidad Tobago Farmers Association, Great Race 2023, powered by Mr. Gary Johnson and Mr. Jack Coles. Rockin'! Tobago, you're gonna love this one. The limitless, Mr. Otis Walker and Mr. David Singh. Extreme measures. Alright, Mr. John Michael Sabgan, Mr. Morgan, Hannah, Heatwave, congratulations. And Tyrant is powered by Mobile One. Tyrant, congratulations. off to Limitless. In the A class at 130 miles an hour. Powered by Mr. Hayden Charles. Joseph Charles being our youngest racer this year. And Mr. Darren Marshall. Congratulations to Mr. Solo. Whole team. So Mr. Solo is a fun fact. This is 55 years. This is 55 years of great race. Mr. Solo has been running for 54 years. It's a